Hello and welcome to Nowhere. I'm Kurt the Gardener, and if you come by to visit for today, I so much appreciate that you have. Now, today I'm going to be talking about the cycle of the mind, but so much more I'm going to be talking about something even deeper and greater than that. Since childhood, we have all been taught in one way or another to dwell in the past and obsessively anticipate the future. For that is where joy, success, happiness, contentment, and purpose is. It must be. That's what we've been taught. Within external objects, things, and experiences are where those are. Within food, movies, TVs, smartphones, and the unnecessary is where they live. Anywhere but now, from within ourselves, is where life can be found, has been, and still is what we have all been taught is the key to the kingdom that is hidden within. To unlock the gates with the key of realization to the kingdom of paradise, of salvation, of heaven and freedom, is to open the door and step into the kingdom of God. To do this is as if you had searched for days, weeks, months, and years for a caterpillar. And once you found that caterpillar, everything becomes silent and still, and you are left standing in awe of the beauty that is the caterpillar. Up until you find the caterpillar, your mind is throwing razor sharp thoughts at you, such as, stupid caterpillar. I can't find that stupid caterpillar. If I could only find that caterpillar. I hate that stupid caterpillar. Why can't I just find that stupid caterpillar? But once you have found the caterpillar, these suffer inducing thoughts come to a short but screeching halt. Then comes the bliss. The thoughts then shift from angry, awful, and hateful to loving, kind, and wonderful. For a time, you see that caterpillar as it is, as it exists in this moment, right now. You think, how great this caterpillar is, how beautiful it is. Then you imagine the caterpillar becoming a butterfly, and your thoughts become, how incredible it is that this beautiful caterpillar will become even more fantastic. It'll pollinate the food we eat, and the bliss grows more and more. You begin to find how wonderful it is that butterfly will pollinate the world and sustain you and make flowers and make trees in the future, and how great the flowers will be and how wonderful the world is because of that caterpillar that became the butterfly. But then the mind becomes still once again. Then you go seeking that joy and bliss once again. You go spinning around in circles again, blindly trying to get back into the kingdom through the mind and its faulty instructions. The mind, through thoughts, tells you happiness is that caterpillar. The only place happiness, joy, peace, and stillness can be is that caterpillar. Remember how great that caterpillar was? You must. And so you go seeking and searching not for bliss, joy, peace, or happiness, but a caterpillar at the mind's discretion. You infuriate yourself once again trying to find a caterpillar. Then you find it, but this time it is different. This time the experience has become different. When you find that caterpillar this time, you don't feel joyful, blissful, satisfied, or happy. You feel nothing, and then you suffer more. And the bliss, you look at what just a short time ago, a miracle in the palm of your hand, and feel nothing. Then the mind tells you it must be that you need more caterpillars to be happy. So you breed the caterpillars to no end, housing them, spending all your money on them, wondering every waking second of the day, is the caterpillar all right? Will the caterpillar give me happiness? Just give me happiness, caterpillar. Going to great suffering, expense, and torture over caterpillars. Because the mind told you within that caterpillar is heaven. And then when you didn't find it in a single caterpillar, it told you it's in all the caterpillars. You must create the caterpillars. You must go on the journey to find happiness from the caterpillar. The mind told you within that caterpillar is heaven and unending paradise, joy, and bliss, and it never was there. When the entire time the mind doesn't know, has never known, and never will know where the kingdom is or how to get into the kingdom. Because the kingdom of God is beyond the mind. It always has been and always will be. It's not out there or over there. It's not this or that. It's where it has always been, within, beyond the mind and the grip of the ego. The bliss is here right now. It cannot be accessed from within the room of the mind. When you realize it's not the caterpillar that you've been seeking so desperately for, that's when the journey really begins. That is when the cycle becomes broken. Because you've risen past the fact that it's not there. And you may not know exactly what I just said, that it's within, or even how to access it. That's the journey that you're about to go on when you get past, oh, it's not in the caterpillar. It's not in the new TV. It's not in the $15,000 smartphone or the brand new car or the McMansion house. It's not within lust. It's not within craving, it's not within desire, and it's not within the demands of the mind, nor is it in the room of the mind that you will find it. That is when the cycle breaks, and when you can go on a journey to find the bliss and the peace and the stillness, and you can find the everlasting in that. For decades, unknowingly, we have trained our emotions, minds, and selves through unconscious practice to be and operate as they are and as they do right now. If we have been the unaware programmer of this code and program that rains terrors and horrors beyond reality down upon us in silence, then it stands to reason we can reprogram it all to shower us with bliss. And that is where I want to leave you right after this. I want to leave you with something important. Don't just be doers of the word, but see and be yourselves as builders of the kingdom. The kingdom is within, and that means it is up to each and every one who waits for and seeks it to bring that kingdom outward to the world. You can only do that after you find out that it's not within the room of the mind, and it is beyond the room of the mind. Be builders of the kingdom. When you do the will of God and become the illumination of the world by living and using compassion, mercy, understanding, love, and everything that goes with that, you will now see yourself as a builder and bringer of the kingdom. From the smallest act to the largest, you aren't just blindly doing good or doing good for goodness sake or doing good for a reward on the other end of all the goodness you're going to do. You are now intently focused on building the kingdom of God and making it tangible in this dimension, in this realm, in this place that is beyond yourself. You will bring it outward from yourself. It is time to become builders of the kingdom. Through every action, breath, step, and thought you make and take, you are building the kingdom. In every interaction with another person, you lay the bricks and blocks of the kingdom. You cannot build this kingdom if you do not personally get involved. Now is the time to act and raise the kingdom, not up from the ground, not down from the sky, but straight from your heart to this world. Don't worry about the slight mistakes you will make, because you will make them. That cannot be helped. Don't quit in frustration and wallow in unimportant failures. Don't obsess over, I cussed someone out yesterday, give them your coat the next day. But do not lay on the ground in defeat and quit. You bring that kingdom to this earth through love and compassion and understanding that at the core of it all, just like you mess up, your neighbor will mess up against you. You will mess up against them. You are just like they are. And that is when you will find out how to be compassionate. Take a break and catch your breath. But whatever you do, don't stop building the kingdom. The harvest is great, but the workers are few. Build, damn it. The kingdom must be brought from your heart into this world. Be builders of the kingdom of God, paradise, bliss, and everything that goes with that. Be builders of the kingdom. And if you stuck with me through all of that, I want to say thank you for listening to my video, and I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the scenery. This is truly God's land. This is the land of nowhere, high atop Mystic Mountain. And I'm Kurt the Gardener. And I want to remind you that you're always welcome in nowhere. Have a great day.